And if you need a dub, come to me, place your order, I'm the motherfucking plug. Bitch, I got that work, I got that sauce, I put in that work.
Hey y'all, what's up, what's up, what's up? You already know, AKA Promotions in the building. What's up, what's up? First, I want to give a big shout out to S.STREET Media 718 Collective. We have media tonight, so you already know what's up. We having a good old time. Y'all should have been here. All right, so y'all already know, if y'all been watching my podcast, y'all know how I start my show, so it's no different tonight. We are going to let the first guest introduce himself.
I go by the name Royale with Cheeze. You can find me on Instagram, JC Bahapanti. You heard?
All right, okay.
Coming from the Bronx, New York.
All right, now. Next we have...
What's going on? I go by the name Debanaire, better known as the Black Bruce Wayne, Fort Greene, Brooklyn. What's really good? S.STREET Media.
Hey.
Yes, how y'all doing? I'm L from City Life. That's City with an S. S-I-T-Y Life. Peace.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so we got some big people up in the building tonight, so I'm very excited. So we gonna go to our returning guest, which is Debanaire. He's been here before. We've done this before. Definitely a great artist. It's always a pleasure to have him in the building. Lately, he has been super busy. I can hardly keep up with half of the shows and things that he have going on. But before we get into all of that, just in case y'all want to know why he calls himself the Black Bruce Wayne, I'm going to let him break that down for y'all real quick.
The Black Bruce Wayne, because I'm more of the philanthropist than Batman, because I ain't trying to be out here saving brothers. I'd rather be the billionaire, come to the benefits. You know, I teach you, about expanding your portfolio. Things of that nature. But I call myself the Black Bruce Wayne because I feel like in this game and in being an artist, you got to have alter egos, and you got to be able to switch and wear many hats and be able to work the room. But at the same time, when you get on stage, it's demon time. You know what I mean? So be cool, calm, and collective. And Styles P said it best: gangster and gentleman. Show your gentleman always, but when it's time to get gangster, not saying you got to be out here crashing out. Just protect your energy, protect your people, and just know how to move when it come to your brand.
Well said, well said. All right, so we going to go to one of our newcomers that we have in the building tonight, and we're going to let him talk about himself a little bit. First of all, tell us where you're from.
I still live across the street from the hospital I was born, Bronx Lebanon, on the concourse.
Okay.
Salute.
So, yeah. I just started rapping like about 5 years ago. He's one of my main inspirations. This nigga be cooking me on every track. I'm still trying to catch up to him. But anyways, yeah, I got an album dropping this year. It's my third album. I tend to do music and like not promote the shit, but this time I'm doing something different. I'm gonna be serious about this shit this time. So
y'all gonna hear
watch out for the kid. You heard? You heard?
All right, so I heard you say that you've been palling around with Debanaire and all of that. So when did the spirit hit you that this is what you wanted to do? Hip hop was your thing. You was going to get into the game and show them what you working with.
When was I first met you? In the barbecue, right?
Yeah, man. Shout out to King's Legacy.
Shout out to King's Legacy.
Yeah. I didn't even know that he did music at the time. And we was just chopping it up, and then this taste in music was unique, you know what I mean, from the Wu-Tang Clans and the Beastie Boys and the, what's that other the pause, the Beat Nuts, you know what I mean, like just the classic sound, good drums, instruments, you know what I mean, and just bars, just ODB, just MCs that just talked about not necessarily topics, but how they feeling, and didn't have no compass or just way or outline of how they did their thing. You know what I mean? And that's what I saw in the way that he flowed.
Okay.
Yeah, I tend to draw outside the lines. Like I don't really like color inside. Like I go off beat, but I still make the shit sound good.
Okay. Hey, however you rock it, that's how you rock it.
Yeah.
And shout out to you for getting into the game, because you know this hip hop thing it's a struggle.
not easy.
It's a struggle, but you know you got to be strong and very persistent. So as a child, what did you want to do? Seeing as how this is something you said past 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So prior to this, what were you into? What was your aspirations?
I was gonna go to the Navy, but my recruiter, he was a dickhead, so I decided to go to college instead.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to college for like video game art. So
Okay.
I did that for a few years. I made like art for a bunch of video games. Then I got tired of that shit because I got tired of dickheads, like bosses, like white devil dickhead bosses. So I stopped doing that. So then now I'm just selling car parts and rapping.
Right. And what?
That's my life now. Selling car parts and rapping.
Selling
And
car
Shades
parts
and J's.
rapping.
Shades and J's.
Can't forget the Shades and J's.
Shades and J's.
Well, since you've been in this and doing your music and everything, what have been some of your good experience with it?
Doing shows. Seeing people bopping their heads when I'm rapping, so it tells me I'm doing something right.
Okay.
So, yeah, you know.
And what have your bad experience been so far?
Waiting for like 10 motherfuckers to go on before I do.
That's right.
Bro, the 20 plus artists in the showcase, never again. But anyways, yeah, that.
Okay. How do you see? Speaking of showcases, how do you feel about showcases? Do you feel like you're above that at this point, or are you still eager
Nah.
to join them? Because you never know what can happen from it.
Listen, I mean, showcases are not going to be beneath you unless you're on the billboard. So, I mean,
Okay. Definitely got the right frame of mind and everything. We're going to get back to you, but thank you.
you're welcome.
All right, we're going to skip Debanaire real quick. We're going to go straight to Sin City.
City life.
City life. OMG.
Yeah, you know, but
my
listen,
mistake.
they must have did their research.
My mind
We've all
is
been to Sin
somewhere
City.
else. I'm
We've all
over
been to
Sin
Sin City.
City.
Sin
We
City
know
was
where Sin City at. They must have did their
From the
research.
Bronx, you've been to Sin City.
They had eyes on you, brother. Hold
City
on.
life. City life.
That's City Life
I had the
Entertainment,
chance
yes.
to meet him outside of all of this, like on some just out in the street handling business. And I appreciate the energy that you gave, because you didn't act like, okay, who was that, or why are you speaking to me, or like, you know, it was just so welcoming. So I thank you for that. We had a great conversation and everything.
Definitely.
So just share with them real quick about your story and how you fit into all of this, especially with Debanaire, because a lot of people probably don't know.
Okay, yeah. So how it started, I managed Debanaire in the beginning. I'm still his team. I'm still a team. But we started out doing that. We went into promotions, doing showcases, events, podcasts. We just took off from there. But it started with Deb. It started with Debanaire. Managing him, getting him right, getting him in showcases. Shout out to my man Mathematics. We was definitely doing shows with him.
First show,
S.STREET
Karma
Media,
Lounge,
our
yeah.
podcast. Hold on, we got fix this
Technical
right quick.
difficulties.
Real quick.
Hold on
We
one
definitely got to
second.
promote the street S.STREET
S.STREET
Media.
Media.
Seem
we-
like when there's some real good conversation going on, these bad boys don't want to hold
Yo,
up.
that
so
scared
it's
the
just
shit out of me, yo. I felt something cold on my neck. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
But yeah, definitely. We do the promotions. Still are. We have showcases time to time. We also doing a magazine right now. It's called I Want Exposure for the up and coming artists. So
Okay.
anybody interested, please shout us out. City Life. That's City with an S. So that's SITY LIFE 1 ENT on IG. And I Want Exposure is basically to give these up and coming artists some exposure. We doing magazine write ups for them, giving them a spot on the showcase, you know, things of that nature. Just things that they need. EPKs, you know, electronic press kits, if you don't know what that is. You know, just starter pack. It's a starter pack for the up and coming artists. You know,
Yes.
And that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, he ain't want to work with me right away. Like, he had to hear me rap first. He ain't just, he don't care how cool you look and who your old big homie it was or what you did in the yard, none of that.
Listen, bro. I knew you from the courts, right? How I knew you first. I knew you from the basketball court. He was nice and bull, so, you know, he was nice in his music, too. You know, he impressed me on the first time I heard him. Definitely. Freestyling in the basement, you know what I mean?
Battling all the OGs. I had to battle all the masters that, you know, everybody, and shout out to Maury, you know, he could attest to this, you know, and you get around your homies.
You through the gauntlet.
Yeah. So, you know, they brought all of their homies that they worked with before because they've been through this, they've been through the circuit. So they, you know, if you do music and if you rap and you got rhymes, you never gonna lose that. So it was times we was in the basement, we had different artists come through, and they just was just like, yo, we just gonna put some beats on, the Hennessy on the floor, like.
Shout out to the basement.
Shout out to the basement.
True City Beats.
Shout out to the basement.
Shout out to Lord Vital. He was one of the people we sent him through the
Oh wow! Shout out to Lord Vital.
That's my guy.
That's like family right there. If you catch this, he already know. Shout out to you and the fam. I'll be seeing you. So before you got into managing Debanaire and being all into his career, and might I shout you out, by the way, because you did a very great job.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Debonaire's name is all over the place.
Thank you.
I've been places and I've mentioned or I've been playing something and they like, wait a minute, that's that. So his name is out there. People know who he is. They loving the sound and everything. So shout out to you for sticking with him, you know what I'm saying, and being loyal. Something a lot of people don't get to experience in this industry is loyalty. So, you know, shout out to you for that and y'all connection and what y'all built together. So that's great.
It was easy. He actually works hard for himself.
Facts.
So the job, he made the job easy for us. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Prior to doing all of that, what were you into? Because you give me like basketball coach, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you give me them type of vibes. Like, you had all of the young boys in the neighborhood coming for you. You was taking them on trips, and, you know, I get that from you.
Actually, no, I wasn't the coach. I mean, I did do that, but before managing Deb, I definitely was in the neighborhood, fucking with the neighborhood people. I'm definitely a community activist. But we music, as far as music, I started doing the music in the 90s. Like, I was dealing with some other artists, my good friends to this day. We was very close. I know people say that all the time, but we was very close to being on. We had some little mishaps, but that's what started me in the music stuff. Okay. Getting to him, I just wanted to do for him all of the mistakes and all of the things that we learned. I just wanted to do the opposite. The things that we messed up on, I changed the whole program and did a different program for him. So that's basically where the start came from with the music.
Well, it definitely worked. It definitely worked.
We made some mistakes, but I learned from my mistakes and implemented that with the bro here.
Are there any other artists that's under your belt that we need to look out for?
Most definitely. We have Gizmo. We have right now exclusive, like not unexclusively, like we're not on no paperwork or nothing like that, but we working with them. We have Armani Sonata. We have Gizmo. We working with Oz, you know, Oz Low.
Shout out to Oz Low. He's on the G Slide, if you know the song that we got out now, G Slide.
We working with Royale with Cheeze, definitely. And we have another female artist that we're not gonna bring out to the forefront yet till we get some behind the scenes things situated. But she's definitely dope. Okay, Cashley Banks, you know, but we'll talk about that. If you see her outside, then you know we got her out there, but she's doing her own thing right now. But other than that, that's who the artists we dealing with.
Okay, all right. So real quick, I know you said it before, but you know people don't be remembering stuff. So say it again. Let them know where they can follow you, where they can find you, get in contact, and everything.
Okay, on the gram we are City Life 1 ENT. That's City with a S, SITY Life 1 ENT on the gram. We do have the I Want Exposure website. I'll be posting that, so when you see it on the IG, you could just go through there to get to the website and everything.
Thank you. It was definitely a treat to have it. I didn't even know any of you guys was popping up. So yeah, definitely glad that y'all came through. Y'all always representing. So shout out to y'all. Now, because this is going to be a long conversation, so we're going to let Mr. Black Bruce Wayne, we're going to go from the beginning with him. So basically, we're going to start off from right before he really got into this music game. What was going on in your life? What inspired you to even get into this?
I used to freestyle and rap amongst my fam. And a few times I had won some contests just freestyling at parties, just won a few dollars. And then my cousin was just like, yo, you need to stop playing and get in the studio. And then I actually went to with him and one of his homeboys to shoot a video, and I got to see the experience. And dude was just super trash, just garbage juice, and I just didn't understand. Yeah, nah, he was just like, you know what I mean? And he's talking super crazy tough, and just when the cameras wasn't showing, it was just very proper gentleman's, talk. And I was just like, yo, you talk that gangster, where you from and all of that. And he's like, I'm from Hartford. I just moved over here, and not taking nothing away from that, but it's like you would have thought he lived on that block his whole life, and it's just he was not the representation. I just felt like we need more MCs and more genuine people that are cut from the mud to really spread that message. And I just love, I can't jump and dunk and play ball no more. I needed something competitive to do, and it's just feeding my life source. So I just went full steam ahead. Once I got with my cousin, hit the studio a few times, and you hear yourself, and you like, yo, it's all right. You keep going from there.
Yeah. Did you ever think about playing ball professionally?
I really tried the best I could, man. My mom's worked all the time. It was just me, and then I had 18,000 responsibilities. So it was like I was taking grandma to dialysis. I was taking care of the crib. I had a little brother. I had to pick him up. You know what I'm saying? I had an uncle I had to look at. Like, it was the where I got my love from is the tournaments. I played in the streets, the hustlers, getting props from niggas. If you from that, you already know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So I got my bones being a street legend in my hood. I'm cool with that. I tried my best. I went to play, I played against Marbury at BMCC. Shout out to Marbury. Dude was super strong, bro. I thought, shout out to Coach Gene Carroll. He was the coach at the time, and he had invited me to play against him and his brother in some full courts. Yeah, Zach Marbury as well, his younger brother. And I really got to see what it was. And once you get like cooked really good, like, that's why I don't understand why certain niggas keep rapping. Like, once you go certain places and you see what it is, you got to go back to the lab and kind of, get to the Bunsen burners and kind of reconstruct some things, man. You keep coming outside with the same product and don't understand why nothing moving. So I really tried to challenge myself, and, once I got cooked by the Marburys and unknown niggas from overseas, I was like, I'm gonna go over here.
That was it. Let me stick to something. Let me go to something else now. I'm with you. Well, you made the right choice. So, how is relationships? And I know you have children, boys.
I have one son and one daughter. My daughter's 13. My son is 7. And as far as relationships, my baby moms is cool, man. They don't bother me. Yo, I do what I'm supposed to do. And then, respectfully, I'm gonna just say this. Respectfully, I haven't seen their cheeks since the kids was born. So that's the thing. Niggas be having problems because they revisit the cheeks. You gotta leave it alone. You in the crib, you got your feet up, socks showing, she thinking you back home. That's what it is, you know what I mean? You gotta chill. I come through, what's up, what's going on? If there's a dude around, a new guy, I meet the dude, I'm around. Don't worry about the discipline, I'll do that. If she do something, if my daughter do anything and you really absolutely can't reach her mother, here's my number. If I know they serious, I don't have no issues. You know what I mean? You know, as far as like relationships personal to myself, I really had stepped away and just focused on the music for a while. You know what I mean? I have been talking to somebody special, you know what I mean? But I like to keep that. You got to keep your peace, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
And when you out here knowing that I got a brand and a name that I'm trying to hold up to the light, I make sure I move a certain way so that way that individual don't look crazy and I don't look crazy, and then my brand continues to flourish. So, you know, it's God, family, my pen, and then the queen. You got to keep them, you know, you got to hold them at a certain light on a pedestal and away from all the madness.
I love the way you just worded that. I love it because all of that is so true. You definitely have to know when to separate and keep things where it needs to be. So that's great. Shout out to that special one.
No doubt.
All right, so we're going to jump to now. I just seen that you did something with Bakeman Global.
That's
so
my guy, man.
I want you to break that down real quick and let us know what that project was about, because I'm very intrigued on that. How did y'all get together? How did y'all even
I've known Bake Man since we grew up together, actually.
Okay.
And then reconnected at Karma Lounge when I first started with S.STREET. Started with mathematics, man. My first show, Trife Boss was on the stage, and he was telling niggas to shut the fuck up in the back. I'm like, yo, this is real. They had the circle going on at the time. Shout out to Hirsch. Like, it was, yo, I just came in, pause, at a great time. Like, everybody was working on their craft and getting to it, and it's funny that I reconnected with Bay because we played hoops in Emerson Park right over there by Lafayette Gardens in Brooklyn. Okay. And he going downplay it, but he's nasty. That nigga. I used to hate playing defense, bro. That nigga's jump shot is fucking stupid. I was like, come on, he'd be calm. He don't say nothing. Same faces he be making at the shows. Headphones, not talking to nobody. That's how he was on the court. You know what I'm saying? So, then, you know, coming in and seeing him translate that into rap, it was like, oh, he's nasty with the bars too. You know what I mean? And I had to say, yo, you know what? Let me get in the lab and really sharpen my shit before I even, because you can't just walk up to people and get features and you ain't even outside, you ain't doing nothing. True. So I said, let me build my catalog up, get outside, really work hard on what I got going on, and so when we come together, it really makes sense. Other than, you know, who's this dude with Bake Man? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Okay, so the chemistry was there. So that
it's
wasn't
bars,
even
you know. Listen, I played it for my boys. Of course, they go, "Oh, he smoked you. What was that, Luau Cinderline?" He said something. It's friendly competition, and I think if you talk to any rapper that take their shit seriously, they gonna say they the best. I feel my pen is immaculate, but I don't want to just rap with anybody. I want to rap with the best, against the best, around the best, so they could go back and write some killer shit. Oh, that's what you did? Okay, let me get back in the lab. So that, I think, that's what I feel I got from it. You know, just friends barring the fuck up. You know, everybody got their opinion about who had the better verse. I'm good with that. As long as my shit was, I came with my shit. Niggas was like, I like that bar. I'm good. You know what I mean?
Okay. Let me ask you real quick. How much you charge to perform?
You gotta see. You might have to pick up your microphone, man. Yeah, get that.
No, I'm asking because there's a lot of people that are on that type of time right now. I guess they feel like they've been doing a lot of stuff for free. You know what I'm saying? And so now they putting a price to everything.
Right.
So I was just curious to know what your price is.
It's gotta make sense.
It just gotta
make sense. If you can bring people out, charge, yes. If you know you just coming with like 10 heads, you know, and you trying to slide out after 3 performances, you charging, you gotta stay there the whole day. You better be signing autographs. You better be packing the venue out. It's gotta make sense to me. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I get a lot of bread outside of New York. When I go to Denver. I went to Texas. You know, like you gotta leave New York. People gotta see what you're doing. If you just on your block or in the same 5 venues all the time, and then you trying to tell people, yo, I need like 3, 4, whatever, or a band to come through, and you not bringing nobody outside but your baby moms. I don't think.
A podcast that we had on earlier with Miss Knockout on there she said the exact same thing. You gotta look outside of your circle. Strangers are gonna be the ones that really support you before the people that you actually know, and that's the sad truth. That's the sad truth. But and especially when you go out of town, you leave New York and go to Florida, go to Denver, go to Philly, go to all these other places. People embrace you different also. And that's another reason why it's good to just get out there and experience different people and nationalities and cultures, because how they embrace you sometimes can be shocking to you, because it's something excuse me, that a lot of times we don't see in New York. Everybody's so hard, and we gotta be a certain way just because we live out here in the city. So a lot of the love and genuine love and support that you will get will be from strangers, and a lot of times it will be when you're out of town. Yeah. How much do you like going out of town, and how different is the love that you get from?
Let me tell you something. I was in Denver, Colorado. I stayed for some extra days. I was in Cali. Oh damn, I can't. It was, both of those trips was really good. I think the Cali one was nice because I got to perform with Love and Hip Hop, and meet some celebrities, and I was with in a VIP. So once you living in those experiences, it's like surreal. I was staying in the Hollywood Hills, and they had like a fingerprint. You had to use your fingerprint to get in the in a joint. I was like, hold on. I was just outside, just
make sure.
you know what I mean? So it's I think to broaden your horizons and get that feel of, I'm really doing other things, and you spoke on people not supporting. I mean, we all come from the same place, so they're not going to see you pass. You know what I mean? The jungle gyms behind the park.
You can't get above me. Yeah.
I saw you kiss Shorty in the 6th grade. You the same dude. That big girl that you ain't wanted nobody to see. Now everybody love you. They don't wanna see you elevate. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the thing. And then when you come back around, it's like it's a hard pill to swallow for some.
Yes.
They still in the same
always
space.
Say I had the most friends when I was messed up. When I ain't had no money, no job, when everything was just looking bleak and just terrible, and I'm going through all type of emotional turmoil. That's when I had the most friends. That's when I could call somebody and be like, yo, I want to go out. And it was always somebody that's like, all right, come on, I got you. We out, we doing this, we doing that. All the time. Minute I started my podcast, as soon as I started my promotion company, because that's before the podcast, how many of them people, at least, as I'm not asking for much, at least say congratulations or way to go or that's what's up or keep it going. Anything positive, not one word.
Right.
So that's why it's just, another reason why you got to venture out and do your own thing, and don't be so stuck on having an entourage. Don't be so stuck on it being a crowd and a bunch of people around you, because that's not real. That's not real. 9 times out of 10, it's not real. I'm not saying everybody. Some people have some loyal, people behind them, but that's very rare. Be comfortable in your own skin. Go out to these places, talk to these people, get to know what's going on, and put your name out there in other places. It definitely helps and it matters. So I'm gonna throw this to you because you're a little too quiet over there. Well, what's your price?
You didn't ask me anything.
I'm asking now, though. I got you. What's your price? Or you still on the, you just doing it just to get your name out? It's not really so much about being paid just yet.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. That's it.
I mean, if somebody want to throw me some bread, I ain't going to say no.
I was waiting, so I'm like, wait, now I know you ain't going to turn. It was like, I was about to give you $500, but never mind, he don't want that.
Whatever you think is right.
Okay, all right. What do you think your talent is worth, though, right now, where you are in it right now? If you had to put a price on it, what do you think it's worth?
It's worth a lot more than half of these bum ass motherfuckers rapping out here, man.
Okay. Okay.
Shades and Jades. What you said?
Nah.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, there's some showcases I've been to, and I'm like waiting like 12 people, and it's like they all trash. It's like not one trash. I'm like, damn. So I got to be worth more than that.
We're live. You heard
I know
what he
we're
said.
live.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Listen,
I mean, that's his feelings. That's
I'm on your
how he.
I'm on your
that's how he
team. I
feel
like the
about it. It's
spicy
all right.
talk.
Just saying.
I love the spicy
Okay.
talk, man. Let them know.
All right. Are you down to do freestyles? Or are you about that life? Or are you?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Nah, you don't say nothing.
I'm
You-
not
you
saying
look like
nothing.
You ready. Hold on. You got
I'm
the
not
mic
saying
right
nothing.
there.
Hold on, let me
I
take a
love
deep
that
breath.
answer.
All right now.
Hold on. My mind is going blank. Hold on. Let me switch the flows up like the Niles of the river. While the ladies of the kid, I don't know, go figure. Funky ballin' brother will no need to squeeze the trigger. A lost cause, I still feel like a winner. Squeeze the oranges until I start feeling bigger. She got the head game until I start feeling bigger. Turned her over, she ain't want me to para. Laid the pipe down until the break of manana. All the ladies call me Big Papa, Big Poppy. Take your lady to the swap meet. Sell her for a nickel, I train her for a dime piece.
All right now. All right.
You heard?
Royale
I
with
wasn't
cheese.
sure. He
ahead,
had that
Shaq.
look like he had some
You
more.
throwing it
I
to
didn't
me?
even know. All right.
Throwing it to me.
Go ahead, Shaq.
So I'm trying to find a Sade in a world full of sexy reds on a keto diet. But every day she touching bread. Shorty love to gamble. Only way she talking spread. Gamer chick, play Call of Duty. Watch The Walking Dead. Her girl get a bag, work from home but never leave the bed. Used to hustle hard, then it got hot. Now it's only fans. Used to love hard, then that stopped. Now it's only fans. Her favorite line, niggas ain't shit. I take the cash instead. I was fly, but then my jet blue. That went over your head. Once the money slow up, the call slow up, and you left her dead. 2 warning shots out the revolver. Then I left her dead. He pulled up with 6'2", fled, and he left her dead. Bars and metaphors I mastered in hopes to get me fed. Survived the embolism. Now it's doctor visits and special meds. Caucasians in my Rolodex. Great adventures with Bill and Ted. Watching hoops, but when we talk hops, they trying to fill a keg. Yeah, I seen holes in they philosophies like it's too late to dream chase. Bro, who's stopping me? And sure I got dubbed. Niggas stingy with the love. Somehow throughout the stubs I prosper and keep pushing P.
Y'all already know. Gotta get my thoughts together.
We gonna get you there, Royale.
We ping ponging or that's it? We just get one verse? We just get one verse or we ping ponging?
What you wanna do, nigga? I got
ahead, go ahead.
3,000
You
verses.
go
What
ahead.
you wanna do?
I said, just cause my name JC don't mean I'm Jesus Christ, but I turn your water into wine. They call me the God, God of destruction, Lord Beerus. I said, who got beef? I'm your landowner when the fucking heat. I'm Albanian, I'm cheap with the heat. Running your spot, I make your eye believe to kiss the floor. Tie up in bondage, I make her my S&M whore. Knock, knock. It's a nigga Royale with cheese. Who's there? Hands up, I'm taking all your cream. Hop back in the whip and leave. I'm in the office all day trying to get paid. Now I'm pass the back mat to my nigga Shaq. I ran out of bars.
That's enough. Hold
Yeah, I
up.
was about to say you can't give up everything. You can't let them know
Yeah,
everything.
because it was about to be over. I ain't even going.
Yeah, you over here
I
ready.
ain't even going. Yeah.
Before you jet out, because I already know you be having like 50 million things going on. Let them know where your next performances is going to be, and then drop all your social media so that they can find you, follow you, listen to your music, download, all that.
First and foremost, I appreciate you for having me. S.STREET Media,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you,
Yo,
thank you.
definitely,
Thank you,
this
thank
is
you.
dope. This is a dope platform.
Thank you.
I got a few things happening. First, my album is dropping August 8th, which is also my birthday. It's called Alchemy.
Yeah.
So excited to have that come out. also tomorrow, if you're in the city, if you're around and got nothing going on, I got a show going on in Bushwick, Brooklyn at the Star Bar. Shout out to Exile and Friends. We gonna be over there doing our thing. I'm also shooting my video for my single that's out right now, the leading single on my album called Tapped In. We're gonna be shooting the video right there on site, so come around, definitely get a cameo. So right now, that's all I'm pushing. The album Alchemy, my internet Debanaire, the real Debanaire. You could catch me on Instagram with that, and then straight Debanaire on the TikToks and the YouTubes and everything of that nature.
Well, that's what's up. You already know. I thank y'all again for sitting down with me. You already know we're going to do this again. I want all three of y'all, actually. But there's a bunch of events and different things coming up, so you already know I'm going to let you know. And you got to get back to me about the other thing, yeah.
No doubt.
So before we end this, though, y'all already know, AKA Promotions, we are the plug every Monday. Times is up right now, but I'm going to say 8 p.m. 8 p.m. right now, every Monday. We got the podcast going on. These next few episodes is about the females. So all the ladies that was in the showcases and the other events that we had, Victoria's Secret, She's Dope, so on and so on. Those ladies are going to be coming doing an interview, a lot of them for the first time. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, so we just trying to push the female movement. You know, we should all support each other, stick together. It's not about competition. I want you to win. You know, I have no hate. We don't have time for that. We have so much going on. Definitely got to give a rest in peace to Sonia Massey. If you don't know about the story, haven't heard about it, please go do your research. Definitely go support that family right now. And rest in peace to all of our young black brothers and sisters who have been gunned down by the police. So we're going to leave that there. But once again, we all about support and love. Shout out to S.STREET Media. Shout out to 718 Collective. Shout out to Original Pacheco Productions, OPP. Shout out to everyone that came here. And Get Fed Records. And shout out to me. I always shout everybody else out, and I never shout myself out. So I'm taking a few minutes to shout myself out because, Karen, I think you're doing the damn thing. So, and thank you for the audience, everyone that stuck around.
Word.
Y'all already know, AKA
this was
Promotion.
fire,
Y'all
yo.
can find me. And it's a pleasure, always. And make sure y'all keep in touch with what these guys are doing. You know, they on a positive level, and they got a lot of music to make for y'all. So stay in tune. And we out.